to slay the princess. Part 5. Supposedly this will get us to the ending now. Once we complete this last route. Let's get started. Alright.
You're on a path in the...
Nope. I'm just gonna continue doing this.
You make your way up the short...
Skip. Proceed. Alright, now, which way should I do this?
The interior of the cabin is almost... The blade is your...
Enter basement. Without blade.
The door to the basement creaks...
Skip. I'm here to save you. I think I'm sad. You know what? Hey, I think I'm here... No, I'm just gonna say... Just here to check on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Maybe. No, of course, the narrator never forgot.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
How should I do this? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Ever since don't even do anything. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you doing when I let you out? Not this. I'm sorry, but should I just go? Examine the chains. Okay, I'm going to. No, not this. I have to make sure I pick ones that don't. I could leave her like this. Definitely not this one. What are you going to do when I let you out? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. Okay. I don't think you're actually... But I wanted to see for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. I'm starting to think it's true. There's something about you that doesn't feel right.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
It's always the I think.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Okay, now... How do I...
How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Nope. I was told you... No. No, I think... Which is why.
They haven't shared a thing, have they? All they've done is point a finger.
Yep.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
And he said something about risk.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like...
So this shouldn't be about what I do. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Yep.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
You're right on that one.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This...
Alright, what is your name? Not that. Sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up. It isn't worth the risk of the world thing. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead, run along and get whatever you're planning to get. But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Ooh, she is pissed.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
We already know what she's gonna do. She's gonna gnaw herself off.
She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Ooh, so creepy.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think it did, actually. Lost an arm. Unlock him down here. And let herself bleed out. You can start over.
You coward.
No, I don't think we can.
Of course.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Oh, yeah, she is so pissed. I could lock her down here. Let's
Your
go.
eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead.
Ooh.
She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
And there was a lock.
No!
That's fine.
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
Alright.
You should understand. It just isn't worth the risk.
Oh, threw my words right back at me. Love it.
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone.
This is actually the first time the princess has actually escaped during chapter 1. Interesting. What happens now?
It can't just end like this, right?
Well, we can get her back. Just kill ourselves. She'll be right back here.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes.
Don't worry.
The
Next
world
chapter.
ends, and you end with it.
Yeah, mostly because she got mad about it. Alright. Ooh. The witch.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait, already this happened. Proceed to the cabin. I'm just gonna go. Don't care.
A warning before you go any. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Oh, voice of the opportunist. Proceed. Alright, let's see what this looks like now.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots, the walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay. I gotta say, this looks kinda cool.
The blade is your
Same
That's
with mirror.
because there isn't a mirror. There's definitely a mirror. but he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
We've been over this. I'm just literally letting you talk. It doesn't matter. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the... This really isn't funny.
Wipe.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
Alright. Take blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
If you're here, she probably already knows.
That's not actually a bad idea. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Ooh, very creepy.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, her voice skitters up from below.
Ooh, let's see how she acts this time.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Okay, so she acts kind of like a mixture of both of the kindness and of the threatening. But now she's like more like combined together with a little more sweetness, but you know she's threatening you. I'm not nasty. Hell, I'm not
But
nasty.
you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Aye.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Basically lets you out, but saying that I wouldn't let you? I just was actually coming back down the thing. Given my choice, I probably would have actually used the blade to save you anyway, but I had to be able to get out to get the blade.
She must have you confused with someone else.
She doesn't.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
No, we're not. Her text is pretty much blood red. Well, at least red.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
Technically, in this one, she actually did end the world. Technically.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I think you just want to hear yourself talk.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
I mean, if we can actually bore her to death with it, would that help?
Fine. You're the boss.
No, he's not.
Thank you.
Ooh.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Does she have like kind of a monstrous foot?
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Wait, she has a tail. Huh. Interesting.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Does she have like a little cat mouth? She just became goddamn cat. I wonder if we could pat her head. I know she'll probably kill us, but I wonder if we could pat her head. I don't know why. Would she purr like a cat? That would be adorable. But we have things to do.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Apparently we have, yes.
Good.
Yeah?
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yep.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Context clues. Context clues. There we go. At least I got this one this time.
Call it deductive reasoning.
That too.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
You definitely are an opportunist. Brown-nosing your way to victory.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time?
He doesn't.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
We just gotta hope we can put the princess, the witch's grudge behind us.
Is it all behind us?
The witch says no.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
And now it is time to annoy the narrator. My favorite part.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Maybe. But actually, I wonder what she saw on the outside before she got out. Put back here.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
No.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh my god, she does. She looks so catty. Sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you. Or not for killing you. In the sense, you're not happy with me. There's something bigger than both of us. Why do I get the name? You're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out here. I'm sorry about last time. Oh, shoot. Come on, load. Load. Ooh, smart.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
She's not gonna accept it, though.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
In the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Dude, you're the one logging me until I died. Last time. You didn't. Trusting it's you. Look, I know things I'm gonna see. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
That is true.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it.
But we probably should give her something to sweeten the deal.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Let's see. Slay the princess. I like the straightforward. My intentions. I didn't care about how you treated me last time. I think you might be dangerous. I'm gonna attack now. I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not close to buy. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill.
You can't be serious.
What?
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
And this is a dictatorship. I vote yes.
As do I. Abstain?
Yeah, you can't figure this out either.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Maybe. This isn't right. We're giving...
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Let's do this.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
Alright, now you've got a blade.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
As I said, I'm sorry.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist.
Ah, she was ready to go.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
Sneaky little cat.
A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
Well then, just gotta keep her from becoming you.
Luckily for us, you're not her.
She probably would do the same thing he does.
Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
Alright.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
She definitely is like a little cat. Look at that little nose. Like a lion tail. Ooh. That's up to you. So I give you the blade. Now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. You're better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me.
Oh, hey, that someone is me. And yes, you're right. That is exactly what I would do. Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
You know me too well.
Yep.
The princess grits her teeth, and her cunning gaze once again meets yours. And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Ouch.
What? No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do.
It's fine.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
No. Is she feeling guilt right there?
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
What's going on? Guilt?
Why? Why did you let me do this?
As I said, I was sorry.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh no! Let's see what the next one gives me. The Thorn. Past Life Gambit.
You're on a path in the woods. She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
The cheated. Voice of the cheated.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
And this is a dictatorship. My body, my rules.
But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
That's alright.
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent.
Yeah, let's get going then.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
That is true.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Third time to try. Let's do this.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Yeah, I don't care. In fact, I think I'm gonna find the most annoying options to make you, just be super annoyed, Narrator.
Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other. Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice. Actually.
Yeah.
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. so don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Yep, let's go. Let's go. The place is different. It keeps
wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
Alright.
Someone's in the know.
Oh, yeah. We didn't know about this before.
I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already. All of your game. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
That's kind of hard to do. We're going to free her. We're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. To the cabin, in stride. No matter what happens. No, here we go. But we can see what she has to say when we get to the cabin.
Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room.
Thank you, opportunist. I know you're brown-nosing, but still thank you.
I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan.
There is no plan.
Trust in what plan?
Exactly.
The decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
And that's just going further into dimensions.
Sure, we'll see what she has to say for herself, but don't forget that whatever she says is likely just as much lies as what he's been telling us. We should keep our cards close to our chest.
Don't worry, cheated.
If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. You should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
I'm done with this. Nope. Doesn't matter. Answers on the can. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone.
Yeah, we got a couple of people here.
Are you talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
The winning side.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Alright. Proceed!
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
I gotta say, I don't wonder, when you go up to the cabin, looks normal. I guess they didn't bother, changing it up until you get up to here, where it changes.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Because we gave it to her.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
She probably does.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it...
We're gonna have to sweet-talk her.
Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
That.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
I think she's breaking the rules. So, rule breaker, let's do this.
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
That's true. That's what makes it fun. Alright, get down. All I see is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go.
It's just the mirror.
But there isn't a mirror.
Yeah, there is.
I still don't get his angle here. It seems like whatever we do, he's always going to say it isn't there.
Yep, he is.
He's either a liar, or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those.
He doesn't hold all the cards.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
Probably.
I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
Kind of blocked up, sorry. Approach.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. It went away when we touched it last time. Not that this place always follows the same rules.
But if this rule stays the same, we should be able to do this.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough.
Alright, let's do this!
Figures. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Yep, let's do this!
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Alright, let's see how she acts this one. This is our first time in Chapter 3. Let's see how this goes.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Did she burn her way out? That's weird.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Oh wow, that's gonna hurt going back up. I mean, we're going back up, man.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going.
It kind of is a trap, and he does want us to stay inside. This is probably the only time we'll be stuck down there.
They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Alright, let's see how she sounds.
I can't get away from you, can I? I lock you away and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Yeah?
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
It's fine. I want to figure out a way out for good. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. Really talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
Oh, it's going to be painful going up, but it's not going to be that bad once we pass the first couple.
You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation.
Ooh, that's a good good sentence. Damn, that sounds good. And this looks like beautiful. I'm sorry, this just looks beautiful.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Yeah, she has it. Also, she lost her tails. Aw, wait, no. She still has the ears, but she lost the tail. Aw.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
I actually did not know, but I guess when I died, I guess I saw the guilt on your face, and this seems like you're trapped in your guilt. I guess I'll try and free you from it. She has the blade. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What do you think I wouldn't hold it against you? I'm here to laugh you. I'm here for you. Just give me the blade. No, you're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. 'Cause I don't have anything left to say to you. Fine, if that's what you want. No, nope. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me. Ah, crud. I think I got the... Loading.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you can't. Not right now.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're the only one who... I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Nope. Here we go.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
And you hurt me too.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Yes. So we're even. Is there nothing I can say? Change? I can say you to change?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
Well, I gave you the blade. That's action.
She's right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
I don't think she can't. Not without tearing herself apart, which she could have.
Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. It does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse.
Yeah, let's go.
We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Alright, Hero, you come in with clutch. I take the blade now.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Alright. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
Alright.
You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Ouch. That hurts.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
Alright. Let's get her out.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it.
I think we should just get her out.
We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do. I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this just to mess with the guy.
Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
And you've proven why you're the opportunist, but no.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
No.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move.
Alright, let's see what we got. The options.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
Oh yeah, he's gonna count himself.
You don't count. And why shouldn't he count?
Yeah, you're only doing that because you need the extra vote.
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
And we already know his say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free. I want my blade back. You're on your own. Cut her free.
Yes! What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Pick the side that's winning.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
God damn.
Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut up for a while.
Yeah, we should get him. He's a bit of a talker.
See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions.
Alright.
Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
No.
Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you.
You can't really do much.
Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right, he's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Oh, our blade didn't waver? Oh, that's good! That means he doesn't actually have power right now.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Yes, just like in the damsel. Oh, I wonder if I can find the best option to make you hurl.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Yes. We hurt each other before. This time I'm going to help you. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Alright, let's go.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Oh, you are a jerk.
You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Let's cut them through.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Let's see what happens.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut into the thorns.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
I mean, as soon as we get out of the basement, and she's basically out of the cabin.
It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted.
The cheated, he's feeling happy right now. I understand. Just getting one up on the narrator is just great.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
Alright, what's my last options?
We've already made our decision.
Yep, what's my options?
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
This is a nice picture.
What do we do now?
Guess you're gonna be taken.
Where's everything going?
Oh no.
Why is it so cold?
No, it's alright. You did not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. When you ever fall, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now, it's going to do something to us. I can feel it. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Not the end. It's not the end for you. It's the end for you. I'll see you on the other side. You go.
Okay. So, this is all going to work out?
Yeah.
Finally, we're going places.
Alright. Last fun. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. You've gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. It's a giant bed. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh shit, Narrator? Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. There's another crack. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Dun dun dun! The personalities. Whoa! Okay. So you're the narrator. Never gonna get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Every time I ask you something, it's like pieces of you break. Are you part of me or something else? You're the one who wanted me to say why. Just want to make sure, but so you're the narrator.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Who knows? Okay. Listen, I'm very limited at what I can ask. I'll see you at all. I've seen you many times. Are you part of me? No. Every time I see no. I'm sorry. I don't want to destroy you. It hurt when you begged. I have so many questions for you. What are you? You're not me, then what are you? What are you?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh yeah. Has everyone really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
Okay.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Alright.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Okay. Do you have anything to say for this hubris? After everything you've done, so many questions to that. Let's go then. And what is my true identity? What is the princess? Did you make her do this? What's supposed to be that? Looping. What is the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
That is good logic.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Oh.
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Oh, good, you're dying. Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
But death is needed. Eventually death comes for us all. Now you're just trying to get immortality. It's fine. Death will come for us all one day. Oof. If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly. Feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
So wait, I was a part of her. Like, what, we were like one being, but you cut off a piece of me. So that's what I am.
Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
You're delusional. Can you say for yourself after all this hubris?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Yeah, people are real. What would it be like to live in a world without her? I have so many questions. Damn, there's so many options. See all this. How did you die? Why did you make her a princess? Why is she a princess? Why did she be a slice of soggy bread?
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why, maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come.
Oh.
I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
But I am one. Oh, so we're gods. I thought we were Eldritch beings. Then Eldritch beings are basically gods. So I was kind of right. I just did I just gave it the name of a more horrifying one. After everything you've done, do you think anyone deserves to live? What would you like to live without her?
Light. Burdenless. An eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear. No more howling chaos. Just life. Forever.
That would be horrifying, actually. Eventually, yes, people die, but that's just how life ends. I guess the concept of having everlasting life is very actually difficult to actually comprehend. Eventually, it just seems weird. I mean, rediscovery and forgetfulness? What if someone remembers and other people forget? Or will everyone just forget? It's so many different things you can do with this. Oh, shoot. This is the third time it's loading. Come on. Oh. Come on.
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Alright, so I got about, 2 more shots at this. Does it hurt when the pieces break off like that? I'm trying to ask something. It's like a piece of you breaks. Are you part of me or something else? You know you're a prince. Scale of becoming whatever people believe her to be. Can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Alright, this is it. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you go. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to think with that. I think you're out of time. I'm just going to let this be my last thing to annoy you.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Goodbye.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Bye. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. You are the long quiet of vast and ascend to God. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All this is you. Oh. Okay. Yes. Alright. This will be it. The next part will be the ending that I get to pick for this. We've seen the Thorn. We'll be going forward with that in the next part. And then, you know what? I'm not going to end this. I'm going to see if I can go back and pick up the other routes I can go through. Don't know if I'll continue this real quick, but for now, this will be it. Hope everyone was enjoying this. And, well, have a good day, everybody. Bye.